Hi all, this is Nidhi here. So in the last session, I have made you understand about the PPC curve. Now in this session, I'll explain about the central problems through production possibility curve. So come on, let's understand the first point, PPC and what to produce. What to produce is essentially a problem of choice. It means which goods to be produced more and which goods to be produced less. So here assumed that the resources are fully and efficiently utilized and technology remains constant. I have drawn one diagram where I have taken good X in the horizontal axis and good Y on the vertical axis. Now if suppose I want to increase the production of good X from OR to OS, then I must reduce the production of good Y, that is from OC to OE, because some resources must be shifted from good Y to good X. Now some related informations about the PPC curve, attainable and unattainable combinations of output. Here in this diagram, you can see that the points on the PPC curve like A, B, as well as point inside the PPC curve like C are attainable combinations. So in this figure, you can see the point outside the curve, that is U, shows the unattainable combination of output. That means the economy does not have enough resources to produce such sufficient quantities. Now, the point on or inside the PPC curve are attainable combinations. That means these combinations can be produced with the help of given resources. The second point is PPC and how to produce. How to produce is essentially a problem of choice of technique. Means economy has to decide which technique to be used to make best possible use of factors of production. Economy therefore faces a problem in deciding the choice of technique. That is, two technique is there. One is labor intensive technique and second in capital intensive technique. In labor intensive technique, more of labor is used and less of capital, which means more employment and smaller production. On the other hand, capital intensive technique means more of capital and less of labor is used. That means lesser employment and more production with a good quality. Therefore, economy has to choose between the technique of production to make the best possible use of factors of production. The third point is PPC for whom to produce. Whom to produce is essentially a problem of choice. That means for whom to produce, for the richer sections or for the poorer section. If the economy decides to produce for the richer sections, then the poor people will deprive from the starvation. On the other hand, if the economy decides to produce for the poor people, then the poor people who have fewer resources to buy those goods and services will reduce inequality, but there will be low GDP growth. So economy has to decide for whom to produce. Okay. Now fourth point, production possibility curve and underutilization of resources. Now PPC and underutilization of resources. In this figure, any point on the production possibility curve shows the full utilization of the resources. That means full utilization and in an efficient way. Now any point inside the production possibility curve such as C corresponds to underutilization of resources. Now fifth point, that is last point, PPC and growth of resources. Now economic growth is possible only when the economy generates or discover new resources. So here I have drawn one diagram. It means what? If more resources will be generated, if more resources will be generated, then the PPC curve will shift outward. That means it's showing the increased availability of resources. So the PP shows increased production of both the goods corresponding to the higher level of output such in AB. Okay. This is the topic for today. Thank you.